Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video tonight because I am noticing that everybody is getting sick. There's all kinds of folks who are fighting illnesses, and it's that time of season. There's been a lot of rain in Texas, and so there's a lot of allergy stuff going on in the South. Let's talk about some really quick, no nonsense things that my family uses all the time to stay healthy, but I don't think about that maybe we do things a lot differently than the average family. So, number one, always, always, always hydrate. And it sounds really random, but we actually we changed the kind of water that we've been drinking recently. We've had a Berkey filter for a really long time, and that's served us well. But our local water has recently started adding chlorine to the water, and I don't have the chlorine filters for our Berkey because I didn't used to need them. But now that they've changed it, I've noticed it takes more and more water to feel hydrated, and also I feel like I have to go to the bathroom more. Like my whole family's been noticing this. We got some distilled water, and we've noticed a huge difference. I am not. At first, we were super super thirsty all the time. Like the first maybe 12 hours we were drinking this water, but now it's evened out and it's like we're less thirsty, but we feel more hydrated. So the type of water that you're getting actually really matters. Um, and another thing that you can do to kind of really hydrate is look for living water. You can squeeze a lemon into your water, and if that's like a fresh lemon, then that's like life force that you're putting into your water, and it makes a big difference. You can also mix in chia seeds. They don't really have a flavor. If you feel like maybe there's a bit of a flavor, you can put a drop of lemon or grapefruit in your water, and it tastes fantastic. The chia seeds plump up really well, and they create what's called gel water, and it makes you feel fantastic. I have chia water every single day. I just got myself a big bag of chia seeds at Costco because for me, that staying hydrated at that level is super important. Eating enough fruit. Make sure you're getting smoothies. Make sure you're getting leafy greens in. I know it's hard to make sure that you're eating enough, fruits and vegetables, live foods, especially with little kiddos. But every kiddo, if you have a good blender, you can put everything in the Vitamix or make smoothie. You can dump in some greens powder. There's loads of different greens powders out there. doTERRA has one called Terra Greens that I use. You just toss a scoop of that into your smoothie. You got blueberries, you got blackberries. Your kiddos are never going to notice the greens. There's not like a flavor to it or anything. And that way you're getting in some fresh fruits and vegetables, even if it's powdered greens and frozen fruits. Way better than missing out on those fruits and vegetables. Um, Elderberry syrup is another thing that we use. We were super fortunate this year to get some wild harvested elderberries from our good friend. But I make elderberry syrup every year. I put some On Guard in it, and fresh ginger, fresh lemon, and that stuff keeps in the fridge. We have used it on snow cones. Like my friend has an ice machine, and you can put elderberry syrup on top of the shaved ice, and it tastes like this, amazing treat of a frozen dessert. You mix it with raw honey, and kiddos are gonna think it's like this fantastic dessert. They're not gonna, know that it's this really healthy thing to have them eating. Um, and we also use raw honey in all of our tea. So even just having a warm cup of tea sometimes with some raw honey and a squeeze of lemon, that makes a big difference. Those little additions can really, help the healing qualities of what you got. And I do use a lot of oils in our house. And my trio, my go-to, is going to be lavender, peppermint, and lemon. When you use those three together, it's kind of like a trifecta. We actually even have capsules of it called Tri-Ease that you can take internally. And lavender, lemon, and peppermint together are really good for any kind of allergy type things going on, whether that's a skin allergy, like nasal, sinuses, any kind of histamine kind of reaction. Tri-Ease or lavender, lemon, and peppermint are really good. Of course, you can also use lavender topically. You can use it along your spine to go to sleep or on the soles of your feet. If you don't like the smell, some people don't like the smell of lavender. And peppermint, of course, is really good at opening your sinuses. It also can get rid of nausea. So if there's any kind of like a stomach bug going around, peppermint is fantastic to have, especially if you're one of those people who you're sensitive to smell. Maybe you're expecting and your little ones are sick. Oh, that's really difficult to deal with. But if you've got some good quality peppermint, that's going to bring down the nausea and also help you to kind of cope with it as well. Another one that we use is we put oregano oil on soles of our feet before we go to sleep at night, especially when we're fighting a bug. My kids call that pizza feet because it really does. It smells like pizza, but oregano is a powerful and potent antiviral, and it's really well absorbed when you put it on the soles of your feet. Of course, you use a carrier oil. Oregano is a hot oil. It will burn your skin. It's not comfortable. So you use a carrier oil. But you can get the oregano touch in a roll-on and put that directly on the soles of your feet, and it's super convenient and it's a really good immune boost. You can also use, let's see, what have we got? Our Breathe oil. That's another one that's really good for allergies, any kind of sinus symptoms. Like if you have a sinus headache, you can put this on your temples right here. And if you're just having trouble breathing, like maybe you're doing that pillow flop thing at night because you can't really breathe, you can't have your nose unclogged, Breathe oil is really good for that. Melaleuca is another really good one to have around, which is just kind of an all-over disinfectant. So let's say everybody in your house is fighting a bug, toss some Melaleuca in when you're cleaning, and that's kind of going to help surfaces to stay clean so that you're avoiding, passing it back and forth. I have a big family, so that happens a lot. That's something we worry about. Overall immunity that's really good, frankincense. Frankincense is your king of oils. Whenever you're in doubt, frankincense is going to be something that you pull out, whether it's mental, emotional, or physical, whether it's like a very acute, simple kind of a symptom, or something that is like chronic that you've been dealing with for a long time. Frankincense is fantastic for all of those scenarios. Finally, the last oil I want to talk about is On Guard. On Guard is our protective blend. It is wild orange, cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, and something else. Cinnamon, that's what it is. These 5 oils have actually been used, these plants have been used since the 16th century in immunity and protectant against any kind of illness, whether it's something minor like a cold or something much, much worse. So these plants have a long history of being used for protective purposes. Now, I know in the caption of this video I said you can win a bottle of On Guard. So it's actually this bottle right here. It's a brand new bottle. I haven't opened it yet. And what I need you to do is to share this video, and I want you to tag somebody in the comments so that they can watch it, because I've been a hermit for way too long and I'm having trouble to be able to talk to people about this stuff, and so I really need your help. So if you can tag somebody that you know is maybe struggling with sick kiddos, or they need some immune support, or just like some common sense tips to get back to maybe eating better, drinking better, taking better care of themselves, tag them in the comments and share this video on your page, and I will draw a name from everybody, and then whoever wins, I will ship you this bottle of On Guard. I can't ship it, if you're like in Australia or something. I've looked into the shipping for that and I do terribly apologize. I wish I could, but US and Canada, like Mexico, this continent, I will ship to you. So please help me out and let people know that there are simple and easy ways to take care of your health naturally. Oh, and there's one more recipe I want to leave you with. I talked about all these other things. Let's pull it together really quickly. Here's how to make a super simple, for lack of a better word, we'll call it a cough syrup, but it's not a cough syrup. So those little mason jars that are like 4 ounces, small mason jar, you fill that up with raw honey, and I mean quality, real raw honey. And I want you to put in 4 drops each of On Guard, frankincense, lavender, lemon, and peppermint. Mix that up together, and you can take a tiny little spoonful of that honey, or you could mix a larger spoonful into a cup of tea. It's gonna be a little bit of a potent taste, but that is an excellent way to bring these oils into your world. And you can call it a cough syrup, you can call it like an immune defense thing. It's way more pleasant than our other thing, which is we'll crush a raw clove of garlic and cover it in honey and just down the hatch. My teenagers do that. I do that. It is the end all and be all if you feel, if it's nighttime and you're feeling run down and you know you're going to wake up with a cold the next day, you can dose yourself with raw garlic that way. You could also take an On Guard capsule if you want to get one of those. It's a little easier. There's no horrible taste that you have to chase down with water. It's really good. But yeah, please help me out. Tag your friends in this video and share it on your page, and I will send someone, some lucky winner, this free bottle of On Guard right here. So maybe this has your name on it. Thank you so much, and I want you guys to be healthy. Stay healthy. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I'm happy to talk about this stuff. I have used essential oils and other natural healing modalities for over 15 years. I have 5 kiddos. I kind of know what I'm doing at this stuff. So hit me up. Thank you very much. Stay well.